define it. Tradition. It's camaraderie, friendship, and relatives, and we do it because we have the responsibility to keep it going.
I have lived in Verboort my entire life. I've grown up with the traditions, the people, the same families for as long as I can remember. My ancestry traces back to an original settler, John Spearing, who arrived in Verboort with his wife and family in December 1876 from Holland. Since then, my bloodline has lasted from generation to generation in the Verboort community, attending Mass every Sunday morning, socializing at church picnics under the mighty sequoia trees, and receiving an education at Visitation of the Blessed Virgin Mary Grade School. When telling someone you live in Verboort, you usually receive a blank stare because not many people know about our little Dutch community. But it always rings a bell when you say, you know, home of the Verboort annual sausage and sauerkraut dinner? What is it about Verboort that makes a sausage and sauerkraut dinner such a success?
This is a small in the Archdiocese, and yet it's able to do something that other parishes can't do. Parishes 5-10 times larger keep a Catholic school going with their commitment to Catholic education.
Aunt Maggie Van Dyke started serving. The community would just get together and eat, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger, and so they started selling tickets, and it's tradition, and I think it's important. We all have to have that.
If you're happy where you are, that makes it home. If you're happy. And I can't think of anything else any other place I'd want to be.
Isn't that fascinating how these people, so many people in the parish, and yet they all work together and everyone does a job and it just runs so smoothly, everyone doing this and that. And and the children, they get so excited. They look forward to being mature enough that they get to wrap the silverware or wash the dishes or that they get to have a part. They get to take their hours. I think everyone's very proud that they have a part to be in the program.
Something special here in a little Dutch community.
To make the dinner, you need ingredients.
The apples are cooked in steamers so that they don't burn, and then we run them through strainers to get any of the peels and stuff like that out, and then they're put in 5-gallon buckets.
So what are you doing here?
What we're doing is we're playing.
Playing?
We're playing.
Playing with what?
We're playing applesauce. If we just had some pork chops to go with this, we'd be in business.
is in sauerkraut? We have cabbage and salt. What else? That is it. Cabbage and salt. And it ferments. It ferments for 6 weeks. We use large barrels. And after that, it is ready to go. You can can it, you can freeze it. This stuff lasts forever.
You know, the first sauerkraut I sold, I remember a gal gave me a $100 bill. She just got off a Tri-Bent bus or a Greyhound bus. Gave you a $100 bill. Then we were selling the sauerkraut for 2 bits a container. And she gave you a $100 bill. She just wanted sauerkraut.
Oh, and our campus person needs to try this. That is good stuff. That is good stuff.
Most of our produce is grown here in Oregon. This includes the cabbage for the sauerkraut and the apples for our home-style applesauce. So not only do we have fresh, homemade applesauce, we also have a salad recipe that has been kept a complete secret ever since the beginning of the dinner itself.
Oh, I remember when I was in the 8th grade, and you know, we went over to what's called the Forster's Hall, and we had one of those meat grinders, and then they put the casings on it, and you sit there and you ground that meat into those casings by hand. Can you imagine how many? I mean, you know, of course, we didn't have as many people coming to dinners in those days, but we had a lot. But it was nice. It was important to us. Oh, in the sausage plant, it's interesting. It just seems like it doesn't have quite the homey style of when we were home, and you know, we just used our little smokehouse. But you know, I'm very happy that I lived in those days and in these days.
One-third lean pork, 1/3 fat pork, mixed with salt and black pepper. Then smoke with willow or oak wood for the next few days. Past 73 years, the recipe hasn't changed. People come from all over and wait in line for hours just to have Verboort sausage.
So you're the first person in line, right?
Yes, I was this year. Amazing.
What time did you get here?
I got here at 3:30, which I've actually been here at this time and even earlier, and I've never been the first person in line.
The best thing about coming early is that you have kind of a camaraderie. You see some of the same people in line, and they're all really fun. They're great people, and I hope this tradition continues for many years to come.
The Verboort dinner brings people together. Whether it is for one plate of food, one day of work, or 1 year of preparation,